Hello and welcome to Gardening at 58 North. Today I'm just going to be preparing my Gloxinia plant for its next growing season. It's currently dormant, and it's just turned dormant, so I'm just getting it ready for when it starts to grow again. If you look here, I'll just show you a photo of what it used to look like. It was absolutely covered in purple flowers and it looked really great. So that was back in July. This is now November, and that's all that's left of it is this brown dead bit here. So it's completely died back and it's ready for putting in new pot, new compost, get it ready for next year. This other plant that's in with it is a flat leaf parsley, but I don't really want that, so I'm just going to throw that out and just keep the Gloxinia. It must have grown quite a bit this year because you can see the tuber growing above ground. Now I've never actually dug this one up before, so I have no idea how big the tuber is going to be. But hopefully I'm just going to put it back in the same pot again. If it's a large tuber, then I might have to put it in a slightly larger pot. So I'm just going to give it fresh compost here, which is multi-purpose with a bit of perlite added for a bit more aeration and drainage. It's a plant that doesn't like to get too wet, but it's not a cactus or a succulent, so it doesn't need it too well drained. So I'll just start by taking it out and see how it looks. Let's move this a bit closer so you can see. So there's plenty of old roots in there, so it definitely needs to come out. So I'll just start breaking apart the compost carefully, and hopefully we'll start to see the tuber. I might have to speed this bit up actually because it's going to take quite a while. Okay, so that's the tuber. It's not very big, it's quite small. I think that's the original one. That's what's kind of grown the last few months. And if you look carefully, there are some little shoots here just ready for when it will grow again. See if I can get that to focus for you. There we go. Some little shoots, but it's pretty much in the dormant phase now. And I don't really want it to be growing either because it's winter now and there's not enough daylight to keep it going, so I don't want it to stay dormant. So I'll keep it quite dry. So I'll put it, let's get some compost in here for it. And I want to plant it just a tiny bit under the soil. I only want the, I want that bit where the shoots are just below the surface. Because if it's any deeper it could start to rot off. And if it's any shallower then there's not much space for the roots to grow into because the roots are mainly growing down in this plant. I'll just cover it in there. What I might do later is, if this doesn't naturally come off, I will cut this old dead material off. At the moment it doesn't seem to want to come off. The other material that was on there has already died off, but for whatever reason this stem hasn't. So that's it, just covered. You can see there, just a little bit of the tuber coming out. Just coming out the top there. So that should be fine now for staying dormant. So I'll just keep this pretty dry, not bone dry so it doesn't dry the tuber out, but just a tiny bit damp, but really quite dry. And what I will do is I'll keep it like that for a while. When it comes to February, if there's no sign of growth, I'll just start giving it a little bit of water to start it coming back into growth again. Or if it does actually start growing itself, then I will start watering it again. I'll keep it in a nice sunny position, and I'll keep you guys updated and let you see how it looks when it starts to put its flowers on again.